Welcome to Dr. Walls and Friends on the Sisters in Harmony Network and Africa TV1. We are live at the Mega Martial Arts Weekend at the Tropicana in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I am here with the infamous...
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm going there. I am there with the infamous Black Dragon, Ron Van Clief. How are you doing?
So happy to be here. You've made my day.
Oh, well, I am glad.
Already.
We're just going to sit here and smile at each other. We're not going to talk. We're just going to smile at each other. First things first, happy early birthday to you.
71 tomorrow.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Where is the time going? You know?
How has it been? 71. Now you walking wisdom.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so too. Your story in martial arts is so interesting, and the way in which you embraced your walk in martial arts, and this is why I say that, because you understood that you had such a prominent role as a man of color in martial arts early on, and that you were setting a tone for how African American men specifically could be perceived as heroes.
Really?
Yes, you did all of that.
Okay. That sounds like someone else. But I know what you mean.
Yes.
I was fortunate. I started training in jiu-jitsu when I was 15 years old.
Okay.
Under Dr. Moses Powell.
Yes.
And I trained with him until I went in the Marine Corps in 1960. So that became my way of life.
Yes.
When you're young like that, 100 push-ups, 1,000 kicks, that kind of stuff. So I've always kept that type of regiment going.
Okay.
I still swim a mile and a half every other day.
Wow.
In Hawaii, where I live.
Good for you.
And I go to jiu-jitsu 3 nights a week with the Gracies.
Okay. Oh, do
So
you?
that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And they're going to be here this weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm trying to get in the best shape that I can be by 80.
All right.
My trainer's 85. He just died.
Oh.
But he was in magnificent physical shape. His name was Kenny Hall.
Okay.
He was my trainer since the 1950s.
Really?
He was the first black man to reach the finals in Mr. America in 1950.
Oh my goodness. Now, what has it been like being a person of color in the martial arts?
Well, when I started making films in Hong Kong, I was the first African American to headline Kung Fu films in Hong Kong.
Yes.
I lived there 10 years, and I worked on over 100 films when I was there.
Wow.
Bruce Lee was my classmate. I had a lot of Chinese friends.
Yes.
I attended Hong Kong Baptist College. I got my PhD in theology.
Wow.
It was a very good experience living in Hong Kong. I learned to speak Mandarin fluently and Cantonese.
Oh my goodness.
So it was good. Actually, my third wife was Chinese.
Okay.
But I'm still training.
Yes. Yes.
I do a lot more jiu-jitsu now than ever before because the karate is a little too hard.
Okay.
And I don't enjoy sparring.
Okay.
Anymore. It's too easy to get hurt. And if I get hurt, it just takes so long to heal.
And you sparred for a while.
I competed until I was 60.
Yes.
I entered 900 tournaments over a 50-year period of competition.
That's mind-blowing.
I retired a 5-time world champion and a 15-time All-American. Yeah.
My word. I feel protected.
Oh. I fought in the UFC when I was 51.
I saw that.
I wanted to do that because I wanted to challenge myself. And it was a wonderful experience.
Okay.
Even though I lost and was choked out, it was a great experience for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things is that...
It allowed me to grow.
Really?
Yes.
You talk a lot about the difference between martial arts in the States and the competitions here versus martial arts overseas and the competitions there.
Quite different.
Yes.
Quite different. First time I was ever knocked out was in Hong Kong at the Hong Kong Free Fighting Championship. I took second place after fighting 7 people.
Wow.
full contact, 3-ounce gloves. No weight division. You know, very interesting.
Wow.
Very interesting. I was knocked out the second day after 7 fights. Kicked in the ear. I lost 30% of my hearing permanently.
Wow.
Had a couple of surgeries.
Oh my goodness.
It's not an easy road.
No.
But it's quite fascinating.
Now, what's interesting is that so you ended up getting your PhD in theology, you said? How does that blend with the martial arts philosophies that you've learned over the years?
There are a lot of direct contradictions. I'd rather not go into the religion.
Oh, no problem.
I have some very abstract thoughts.
We'll talk off air.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think the education that I got while living in Hong Kong was very helpful with me. I traveled to China quite often. I was there for the Olympics.
Okay.
You know, so I get a chance to converse in the native language, and
Yes.
it makes the people that you're with more comfortable.
Yes.
That you made an effort to learn there, and it's not easy. You know? So I'm enjoying life.
I'm glad.
I have a 7-year-old son.
Do you?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm enjoying being a daddy very much. You know, I have him every weekend, and I take him to school 3 days a week.
Okay. All right.
Yes. It's quite wonderful.
I love it. Well, we're going to take a quick pause and come back, and then we're going to close up because I know you have to get over and do some more walking around.
That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for an old friend of mine, 75-year-old friend of mine.
Okay.
She's here. She used to work for Muhammad Ali.
Oh, wow.
She was she designed the rope-a-dope thing
Yes.
for Ali.
Yes.
And she did all the merchandising for him.
Okay.
She's the one that really was my mentor in getting me into the business, the business of the business.
Well, let's take a quick pause and we'll come back. We'll talk about that just a little bit and then I'll release you.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll be back in just a moment on Dr. Walls and Friends. Walls and Friends, and we're here with the Black Dragon, Ron Van Cleef. Is it, you know, you've done so much. Is it hard because a lot of people will put titles on you?
I dislike the titles very much, and I'm very self-conscious about these type things.
Okay.
I really don't even like interviews.
Really?
Yeah.
I can tell. You have such a humble spirit and demeanor about you.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And you have made my day.
Well, I am glad. Thank you.
I don't mean to hit on you on
It's
camera.
all right. Do
I'm
so.
sorry.
This way I can prove it.
I'm sorry.
That's it. Do not apologize. So now tell me this, or rather tell the world this.
You are a queen. You know that.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you. And I've been telling people since I came out, Queen Kathleen.
All right.
Yes.
I like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
It just goes together. Even my phone calls me Queen Kathleen.
Oh.
Yes.
Bravo.
What do you think is important for people to know? And I'm going to give it to you broad. What do you think is important for people to know about life?
That's an interesting question. And this is my own personal opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out many of the wonderful vendors selling their wares here at the Martial Arts Magazine Martial Arts Expo.
That's not going to affect us?
the mic
Really?
will
Oh,
get us.
I'm sorry. I forgot where I was.
Martial Arts Showbiz TV.
I do that to people.
Yes. Looking in your eyes just did it for me. Okay, where was I?
I was asking you, what would you tell people about life?
UCW Media.
Life is an entity that you have to keep learning. You have to learn every day about everything. And the objective for me is to get better mentally, physically, and spiritually every day, and to consciously work on that. You know, meditation, fitness, martial arts, and always keep learning. You have to keep learning. Without learning, it's over. Life is over.
I agree with that, and I think that's a perfect place for us to stop right now.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I know you have a lot of other places to go to, and I'm so thankful you took
And
this
you know,
time
you
with
just-
us. You just done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. I did it. I have slayed the black dragon.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Also, some news and views for the
All
radio
right.
station.
And thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you. And thank you for all that you've done in martial arts, in the film industry, and just your contribution to this world. I thank you.
The Hammer Williams.
We'll be back on Dr. Walls and Friends.
Also,